Good morning, Silverhawks. My name is Mike Kotkin, principal, and I am very honored to be here as we start the 2017-2018 school year. I welcome you to Lake Howell, a school that we now have both in common, and I say that because I am an alum. I graduated here in 1990, and I can't tell you just how excited I am to be here, to be home, and to be a part of who we are and soaring to new heights here at Lake Howell High School. This morning, you're going to have an opportunity in this class to hear from all the different administrators who are going to walk you through two very important documents, basically. You're going to hear about the Student Code of Conduct, which is really the rules and expectations that we have for you as students. Look at it as it's like the steps to success, what you need to do in order to be successful personally, individually, here as far as your behavior is concerned. And the second part that you're going to hear about really surrounds student activities and athletics. Because we know a lot of you are here on a daily basis because you love not only the academic part, but you love all that we have to offer here at Lake Howell as it relates to the athletics and the arts and those sorts of things. And we want you to be successful there just as much as we want you to be successful in the classroom. The term something like student athlete, notice the term that comes first, student. We want you to be a student, and we want you to be the most successful student that you can be here this year. And part of that is the Student Code of Conduct. Again, the first thing that you're going to hear about from all the different administrators. So take time, listen, and soak that in. But the message I really want to deliver to you today surrounds you being an active member here at Lake Howell High School. Find something to get involved in. Whether it's a club, an organization, a sport, an activity, again, one of the arts. There's a rich offering for you here at Lake Howell, and we want you to be involved because we know when students are involved in extracurricular, co-curricular activities, they're going to be more successful in all that they do. So Silverhawks, I want to welcome you again to the 2017-2018 school year. I am honored. It is my privilege to be here and to be a part of Lake Howell, coming home as an alum, so that I can say to you each and every day as you'll hear from me, go Silverhawks, and really mean it. Because I too sat in the very same seat that you sat in many years ago, walked the same halls that you're walking, and I too have been able to take the lessons I learned here to help me be successful in life. And I know you're going to take advantage of those same opportunities. So I hope you have a great year. Welcome back to the 17-18 school year. I wish you all the very best. Have a great year. And as always, go Silverhawks.
Well, good morning. Welcome, students. Hope everybody's having a great year so far. I'm Mr. Abney. I'm an assistant principal here at Lake Howell High School. I oversee athletics, I oversee discipline, social studies department, PE, ROTC, and a variety of other things. I'd like to welcome you back. One of the things I do oversee is our school's facilities. Freshmen, you will live here for the next 4 years. This is your house. Help us take care of it. It's okay to do things like not throw paper on the ground. It's okay to do things like flushing toilets. Now, sometimes you might think the bathrooms are gross. Well, if they are, you probably help make them like that. So help us keep them clean. Help us keep Lake Howell High School beautiful. We're one of the oldest facilities in Seminole County, so we do need your help. If you can keep everything picked up, straightened up, looking good, that gives our custodians an opportunity to actually clean, because they're not picking up, straightening up, and doing various other things that basically we can do during the day to help them out. So it's your house. Please help take care of us. Have some pride in your school and enjoy your school year.
Hi there, I'm Ms. Diaz, one of the 5 assistant principals here. I supervise math, visual arts, and student services. Students, cell phones are permitted to be used only before school, between classes, at lunchtime, or after school. Do not use your cell phones during class time unless your teacher has given you or the class permission to do so. Encourage your friends and family to not call you during school hours. In case of an emergency, please have them call the front desk. Have a great rest of the day and see you around.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Basinger. I am the attendance liaison here at Lake Howell High School, and you'll see me if you're missing too much school. I work in the dean's office, and I want to go over some of the attendance policies that you need to be very familiar with. You are allowed 9 unexcused absences in a class. Once you go to 10 unexcused absences in a class for a semester, you're going to lose credit in that class. You need to be really mindful of those absences. Once you go over 10, you can only have 10 to 19 where the credit will be able to be recovered with makeup hours. But once you go over 20 missed days, you're going to lose credit for that class. Makeup days are going to be on Wednesdays only. We're only doing Wednesday detentions this year, so you need to get in and get those done as soon as possible. Sign in on the purple sheet, and we'll be tracking your makeup hours so that you can get your credits back for this semester. Another big thing for attendance is those of you that want to drive, have your driver's license already, or are in the process of getting your permits, or future ambitions of being drivers. If you miss 15 unexcused days in a 90-day period, which is a semester, you can lose your ability to get your license in the state of Florida. To get it back, you would have to come to school for 30 straight days, be in full attendance, and then you have to pay a $45 renewal fee. So that's something that you don't want to go through. So get your butt to school. If you're having some issues, let us know. We'll work with you. Medical notes are accepted, court documents, notes from your religious leaders if you're out for a religious holiday, but we do not take parent notes of any kind. Please do not turn in any written note from mom or dad or yourself. We will not accept those. Any issues with attendance, please drop by and see me in the dean's office. Let's have a great year. Let's be Hawk strong.
Hello Silverhawks, welcome to the 2017-2018 school year. My name is Kathy Bowling. I'm the school administration manager here at Lake Howell High School. Today I'm going to briefly go over with you expulsions, something that I hope never affects any of you. Expulsion is the severest penalty the school board may impose for a violation of the Student Conduct and Discipline Code. Expelled students are fully excluded and prohibited from attending any Seminole County public school, any school or school board activity, or coming upon the grounds of any school until the term of the expulsion is completed. You will be recommended for expulsion for the following offenses: arson, battery, breaking and entering, burglary, drug sales and distribution, physical attack, robbery, sexual assault, sexual battery, weapons possession, and weapons violations. Please refer to the Student Conduct and Discipline Code for further information. This can be found on the Lake Howell High School website and also on the Seminole County Public Schools website. Students, please make wise and safe decisions regarding your conduct. If you have any questions, please contact the discipline office. The deans and all administrators are here to help you. Have a wonderful school year.
Good morning, students. I'm Mr. Howard, Assistant Principal. Today I'm going to talk to you briefly about school transportation. All buses are equipped with video cameras. Students may be filmed at any time during their ride. These tapes may be utilized to determine violations of the Student Conduct and Discipline Code. Violations include any student conduct that distracts the driver, endangers the health and safety of other students, or demonstrates a willful disregard for transportation rules. This includes throwing objects inside the bus or out of the windows, defacing or vandalizing the school bus, offensive language, gestures, or materials, and any act of aggression. Consequences for not following bus rules may result in bus probation, bus suspension, or bus expulsion. I trust that each of you will act as leaders and follow the bus rules. I'm looking forward to a great year, and as always, stay Hawk strong.
Good morning and welcome to Lake Howell High School. My name is Miss Frank and I'm one of the Dean of Students here along with Mr. Rose. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about our dress code policy. First thing I want to talk to you about is that we do have a no hat, no bandana, no any headgear or sunglasses. On your upper garments, they must have a collar and they also must have a collar or sleeves. No backless tops, no spaghetti straps, and no tank tops. The new shirts with the holes in the upper arms with the sleeve are allowed, so you may wear those. Your shirts must touch your lower garment, meaning your waist or belt area at all times. No sagging pants. And any dresses, shirts, or shorts must be at mid-thigh or below. And jeans, no rips or tears in the upper part of your jeans, meaning above the knee. And obviously, shoes are needed at all times. So, if you do get dress code, you will be sent to the discipline office to correct the problem before returning to class, meaning you're going to need to call home, change into a shirt if that's the issue, or rectify the situation. If you can't, then there is a good chance you are going to sit in the discipline office with your work for the remainder of the day along with the consequences. So if you need any pictures or more information, you can come to discipline. There are pictures of this. You can also go to the Seminole County website at SCPS under the Student Code of Conduct and find the dress code policy. So I want to welcome everybody to Lake Howell High School, and go Silverhawks.
Good morning, Lake Howell students. My name is Mr. Rose, and welcome back for the 2017-2018 school year. I'm one of your deans here, along with Ms. Frank. I'm going to speak to you guys today regarding any types of harassment or bullying. If you guys feel that you are being bullied or harassed, please make sure you report it to any adult on campus. That can be a dean, any administrator, any teacher, any adult that you see on campus, and we will address the situation right away. We cannot address situations that we are not aware of. We cannot be in all places around the campus, so we need you guys sometimes to be our eyes and our ears for us. Whatever you report to us will be confidential. Any adult on campus that receives this information cannot pass it along to anybody else other than the deans. So whatever you say to us, please have confidence in us and trust us that we will not share that information, and we will address the situation properly and right away for you guys. If you see that somebody else may be getting bullied or harassed, please report that to us as well. Again, that will be confidential. If you see a friend or anybody just walking through the halls or in your classroom that you feel is receiving some inappropriate contact, please let us know so that we can handle that for you. We are here to make sure that there is a safe and healthy learning environment for every student on campus. We want to make sure that we do that for you guys each and every day. There are multiple ways, like we talked about, that you can report this. One way would be through your parents. If you feel comfortable with letting your parents know, then they can always contact us and they can fill us in, and myself and Ms. Frank will address that right away. You can contact any adult, like we said, any dean, any administrator, any teacher, and they will report it to the discipline office and we will take care of it. You can also contact the Speak Out hotline through Seminole County, which is an anonymous hotline where you can report all different types of violations, including any type of bullying or harassment. Please let us know. If we don't know, we cannot do anything about it. So make sure you let the deans know, and we will make sure that we keep a safe and healthy learning environment so you guys can get the education that you deserve while you are here with us at Lake Howell. Thank you and have a great year.
My name is Tanya Thompson, and I am the assistant principal over reading, English, and ESOL. I am here to cover the exciting topic of tardies. Students at Lake Howell High School are considered tardy when they are not in class when the bell rings. Tardiness is recorded and accumulated each semester. That is not quarter, that is semester. No students will be allowed into class without a pass. Your first offense will be a verbal warning. Your second offense we will contact your parents or guardians, or you have the option of a teacher detention. And your third offense will be a referral to the lovely discipline department. I'm very excited to be here at Lake Howell. I've heard there are no tardy issues, so I'm sure that we will not have to deal with that at all. However, I look forward to seeing you in the halls.
Hi Silverhawks, I'm Mrs. Norton, Assistant Principal. I will be visiting classrooms all year long, especially in science and world languages. Welcome or welcome back to Lake Howell High School. At Lake Howell, we practice academic integrity, which means we expect you to follow the code of expectations at all times to follow our policies, including no cheating, no misuse of electronic means, no sharing of information while testing or completing assignments which were meant to be individual. Those who violate the Honor Code of Academics will be assigned zeros and may be subject to more severe consequences for repeated violations, including Saturday school, in-school suspension, or out-of-school suspension. Thank you for working hard and studying to attain good grades with integrity. Have a fantastic school year and go Silverhawks!
Welcome back, Silverhawks. I hope you enjoyed your summer and you're ready for an exciting year. My name is Dania Harris, and I'm the athletic director here at Lake Howell, and I'm excited for the upcoming seasons and wanted to talk to you about a couple things. Here at Lake Howell, we have over 34 different teams that you can become a part of. We start from anywhere from football, we go to swimming, bowling, tennis, lacrosse, soccer, and the list can go on. We have different levels of that. We have freshman teams, we have junior varsity teams, and we have varsity teams here at Lake Howell High School. So we're excited. We'd like you guys to get involved. A couple things you need to know to get involved. You have to have a physical on file in the athletic office. That consists of a whole entire packet, not just your physical that you'd go to your doctor and you'd get. You need an entire packet that you can find in the athletic office, or you can find it online. It's right off of our website. You can download it. You're ready to go. Once you've turned that into the athletic office, you're cleared. You can participate in any preseason, any current season, any activities that happen here on campus with our teams. Make sure that you do not turn that paperwork into a coach. If a coach receives that, you're not cleared yet. It has to go through our office before you are cleared. With that being said, you also have to have an overall GPA of a 2.0 or higher. So that is all of your grades. Okay, if you took classes in 8th grade that were high school credits, those count towards your overall GPA, and you need to make sure you maintain that 2.0 or higher in order to be eligible to continue to play. We do eligibility twice a year. We do eligibility at the beginning of the year, and then we do it after the holiday break, after the end of the semester. That is the only time your eligibility will change. If you take a class on virtual school and it ups your GPA, it does not help you for eligibility reasons. Okay, and that is an FHSAA policy. That is not Lake Howell's policy. I would love to help you guys out, but that's what we have to do as far as keeping everybody on the same path. So, paperwork, GPA. Talk with those coaches. We have a list here in the athletic office. You can find out who the coaches are. You can get with them, get involved. We'd love to have more and more athletes out there every day on the field. And then the last thing I need to talk about, hopefully it never happens to any of our athletes and we stay on the good path, but we do have what we call the citizenship policy. Citizenship policy here is through Seminole County. It's not just for athletes. It's for people that are in the arts. If you're in the band, if you're in chorus, if you're in a club, any of those things. If there, by chance, you were to get in trouble on campus or off of campus, you have more consequences than another student that's not. We hold you to a higher standard. We want you to represent Lake Howell High School. And if you're doing things that don't represent Lake Howell High School very well, you obviously are going to have to pay the consequences of that. An example of something, if you get an in-school suspension, for a day, you may have to sit out one event. So if you're on the basketball team, sorry basketball, not calling you out. If you are on the basketball team and you get in-school suspension, you may have to sit out a game. Okay, maybe you're in school suspension for longer. You have to sit out more games. Okay, it all depends on the severity of what happened, and then your consequences are determined from there. We want to work with you. We want to make you guys all better athletes, better community members, and we want to work that out. But you guys are looked up to. Okay, you guys are at a different standard, and we want you to be aware of that and let you know what could happen there. So with that being said, like all the coaches, we need more and more athletes out there. So please come out and join us. Stop by my office at any time. Talk to me. Find out what's going on, and get involved. And we hope that you have a good year. I'm looking to a very successful 2017-2018 sports season. Thank you.